This is probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life. Hello everybody, greetings from this very intensely lit place. I live in the sun, apparently. No, it's very bright outside, so my lighting is terrible. But whatever, let's get on with this, because I'm sure you've all seen the title by now. Yeah, this is it. I have, in many moments in my life, been accused of telling what many describe unfavourably as dad jokes, quote unquote, which is an accusation that kind of, I don't know, it irritates me a little bit, because partly because I'm kind of embarrassed at myself, because I actually do find these jokes funny, because most of them rely on puns and wordplay, which is kind of my weakness when it comes to comedy. I am a huge fan of wordplay, I'm a huge fan of puns, and that kind of thing always makes me laugh. And the fact that people, the stereotype of dad jokes is that they're so cringy and they're like supposed to be bad jokes, and then you're not supposed to laugh at them. You're supposed to be like, oh, come on. But I'm like the opposite. I actually do laugh at them because I actually find them funny, and that's why it kind of annoys me, because like the people are saying, I kind of feel like I take it as people saying my sense of humor is bad, but whatever. Today I decided to embrace that. So I have a website here of dad jokes from boredpanda.com, and I'm going to read them out, and we'll see how long it takes for me to start laughing. Probably not very long at all. This is going to be like a try not to laugh challenge, but I have great confidence in my ability to utterly fail this challenge. So without further ado, let's get started with these dad jokes. Today my son asked, "Can I have a bookmark?" and I burst into tears. 11 years old and he still doesn't know my name is Brian. See, I'm already laughing. Oh, this is going well, isn't it? Okay. There's 99 of these. I don't know if I'm going to get through them all in this video, but we'll see how long it takes. Okay. Number 2. My wife is really mad at the fact that I have no sense of direction, so I packed up my stuff and write. It's wordplay, it's puns, it's that kind of thing that I find so funny, and that's why I like these. I'm so ashamed of myself right now. I'm so ashamed of myself for laughing at these. I was just listening to the radio on my way into town. Apparently an actress just killed herself. Oh my, who? I can't remember. I think her name was Reese something. Witherspoon? No, it was with a knife. How do you make holy water? Oh, why? Every time I laugh, I'm so embarrassed at myself for laughing. And I know I shouldn't be, because if you find something funny, if you like something, you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. Unless it's like actually a bad thing. If you like something, if something makes you laugh, if something makes you smile, if it makes you happy, then that's a good thing, no matter what it is. Again, unless it's something really bad, like killing people. So don't be embarrassed to like something. Don't be embarrassed about what you like, because it's fine. There's no such thing as guilty pleasures, really. We add the guilt ourselves. The pleasures are just what they are. They are pleasures. They are things that make you happy. And these jokes, as bad as many people would perceive them, do make me laugh. And I can't help that. So, whatever. Let's just carry on. How do you make holy water? You boil the hell out of it. I bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day. Oh, God. Did you know the first French fries weren't actually cooked in France? They were cooked in Greece. They actually were cooked in Belgium, fun fact. French fries originated from Belgium. Not many people know that. If a child refuses to sleep during nap time, are they guilty of resisting arrest? I don't have anything to say. This is a timely, topical. What do you call it? Like, it only works in a certain time period. I don't know. The Secret Service isn't allowed to yell "Get down" anymore when the president is about to be attacked. Now they have to yell "Donald, duck." Why though? I mean, not why do they have to yell that, I get that, and just like why in general, just why? That's what I mean when it only works in a certain time frame, because, you know, Donald Trump. Okay. See, I told you I failed the try not to laugh challenge. Anyways, let's keep going. Why not? I'm on a roll here. I'm not really, but I've heard this one before. This is good. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. That's good. I love that one. What do you call someone with no body and no nose? Nobody knows. I mean, some of these are really funny. Some of these are kind of funny. Some of them are a little cheesy even to me. But I like most of them. Don't judge me. You're probably judging me right now, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg came first, by the way, scientifically speaking. Laid by some primitive animal, dinosaur maybe, and then over a certain period of time in evolution it evolved into a chicken. What is the least spoken language in the world? Sign language. Very funny. My daughter screeched, "Dad, you haven't listened to one word I've said, have you? What a strange way to start a conversation with me." A slice of apple pie is $2.50 in Jamaica and $3 in the Bahamas. These are the pie rates of the Caribbean. My wife tried to unlatch our daughter's car seat with one hand and said, "How do one-armed mothers do it?" Without missing a beat, I replied, "Single-handedly." Yeah. When a dad drives past a graveyard, did you know that's a popular cemetery? Yep, people are just dying to get in there. My friend... My friend keeps saying, cheer up man, it could be worse, you could be stuck underground in a hole full of water. I know he means well. I'm having way too much fun here. Oh. Yeah, this one works better written than spoken, but justice is a dish best served cold. If it were served warm, it would be just water. Because they're just ice. like I said, it works better written. The fattest knight at King Arthur's round table was Sir Cumference. He acquired his size from too much pie. Think about it for a second. How do I look with your eyes? Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. What what does a zombie vegetarian eat? Great. Spring is here. I got so excited I wet my plants. Yeah. That's not a very good one. 3 unwritten rules of life. 1, 2, 3. That's all it says. Because they're unwritten, get it? Oh god. I'm already dying. If you see a robbery at an Apple store, does that make you an eyewitness? Again, most of these work better when written rather than spoken. Like iPhone, you know. Did you hear the news? FedEx and UPS are merging. They're going to go by the name Fed Up from now on. Don't trust atoms, they make up everything. I told my son I was named after Thomas Jefferson. He said, but Dad, your name is Brian. I said, I know, but I was named after Thomas Jefferson. Oh yeah, this is like the Dad, make me a sandwich. Proof you're a sandwich. Yeah, that one's not the best. That's not really very funny, I don't think. Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it. Science tangent. If you were invisible, you would also be blind, because sight works by light hitting the retina at the back of our eyes, which transfers signals to our brain, which is then translated into images that we see. If you were invisible, i.e. see-through, then the light would just pass straight through your retina, so it wouldn't hit it, so it wouldn't translate the images, so you wouldn't be able to see anything. Server, sorry about your weight. Dad, you saying I'm fat? The earlier ones were good, these ones aren't so good. What has 2 butts and kills people? An assassin. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? I'm 80. Yeah. I've seen that before, there was a thread about, I don't remember what it was, I think it was pirate jokes or something. But that was in there as well. If you don't get it, it sounds like I'm 80. I'm 80. Cashier, would you like the milk in a bag, sir? Dad, no, just leave it in the carton. What's the best part about living in Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. That could work for a lot of different countries, actually. England as well. England, Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, Denmark. Lots of flags look like that. When an ambulance zips past with its siren blaring, they won't sell much ice cream driving that fast. Yeah. If Snoop Dogg dies before pot becomes legal in the US, he will be rolling in his grave. What do you call a dog that can do magic? A labracadabrador. 5/4 of people admit that they're bad with fractions. That's not actually because that's what we would call a top-heavy fraction. It's just another way of writing 1 1/4, really. So it's not like it's wrong. It's just an unusual way of saying it. Why couldn't the bike stand up by itself? It was too tired. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. Come on. You all know that one. Grandpa, I have a dad bod. Dad, to me it's more like a father figure. What time did the man go to the dentist? 2:30. 2:30. When a dad drives past a cow pasture, look, that cow is outstanding in his field. Someone says her field, surely, yeah, because male is a bull. What's Forrest Gump's password? 1Forrest1. I used to have a job at the calendar factory, but I got the sack because I took a couple of days off. Not that one before. When you ask a dad if he's alright, no, I'm half left. I'm on centre left myself, really. Hey, I was thinking. I thought I smelled something burning. It's that one. I usually just go like, uh-oh, or something. And someone says that to me, I'm just like, uh-oh, or that sounds dangerous or something. A termite walks into a bar and asks, is the bartender here? Again, that works better written than spoken, because if you were saying it, you'd say it in two different ways. Is the bartender here versus is the bartender here? The emphasis is on a different syllable. Two guys walk into a bar, the third one ducks. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles. Octopuses have arms, not tentacles. Son hands my dad his 50th birthday card. Dad, you know, one would have been enough. When a woman is giving birth, she is literally kidding. A ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. The bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here. Man. These aren't very good. Give me some good ones. I want to mark. Oh, wow. This. Okay, I think only one of the people who are watching this is going to know why this is so significant to me. The others, you'll just be very confused, but yeah. Can February... Okay, here we go. Yes. Because I'm laughing because of the personal relevance this has to me. Can February March? No, but April May. Probably not. She's quite clumsy and uncoordinated, so... She could skate really well, though. Yeah, no one's going to have any idea what I'm talking about now. Well, apart from, like, one person, maybe. Oh, okay, that was good. Let's move on. What did the buffalo say to his son when he dropped him off at school? Bye, son. Ugh. Why did the crab never share? Because he's shellfish. Okay, this one is good. To call the whole Elon Musk controversy Elongate seems like a bit of a stretch. So I'll check I'm still recording, I haven't gotten disconnected. 2 peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. If the cow has no legs, then it's ground beef. I just watched a documentary about beavers. It was the best damn show I ever saw. What is Beethoven's favourite fruit? A banana. Oh, God. When you ask your dad if they got a haircut, no, I got them all cut. Where did the college-aged vampire like to shop? Forever 21. That actually does kind of also have some personal significance to me. Maybe I'll tell that story in a future video. Maybe. I'm not making any promises. Grocery store checker. Paper or plastic? Dad, either. I'm bisexual. What did the horse say after it tripped? Help, I've fallen and I can't giddy up. You know what the loudest pet you can get is? A trumpet. Why wasn't the woman happy with the Velcro she bought? It was a total rip-off. I just don't. I was saying quiet afterwards because I just have nothing to say. I'm just like, okay, that just happened. Oh, I hate that I love these. What noise does a 747 make when it bounces? Boing, boing, boing. I hear it's easy to get ladies to not to eat Tide Pods. It's more difficult to deter gents. That's clever. That one is clever. Thumbs up for that one. That's a good one. I like that one. What do you call a factory that sells passable products? A satisfactory. A woman is on trial for beating her husband to death with his guitar collection. Judge says first offender. She says no, first a Gibson, then a Fender. Did you hear about the circus fire? It was intense. You're American when... assuming, anyway. You're American when you go into the bathroom, and you're American when you come out, but do you know what you are while you're in there? European. Yes. I'm only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. I don't know why. That's a good one. I like that one. Waitress, soup or salad? I've heard this one before. Soup or salad? I don't want a super salad, I want a regular salad. I've heard that done as an actual mistake before, like people actually misheard someone saying soup or salad as super salad. Like there's a lot of stories about people actually making that as a genuine mistake. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. What does an angry pepper do? It gets all up in your face. See, I would say jalapeno, but you know, there's loads of. Okay, another brief tangent. I worked in Domino's Pizza for a brief period of time, and one of the toppings there is jalapenos, and so like I counted at least 3 or 4 different ways people would pronounce it when they were ordering. A lot of people in England mostly say jalapeno because we don't speak Spanish apparently. But you hear all kinds of things like jalapeno, jalapeno, like all kinds of various permutations. I don't know, it's interesting. I say jalapeno, really. As a lumberjack, I know that I've cut exactly 2,417 trees. I know because every time I cut one, I keep a log. Want to hear a joke about a piece of paper? Never mind, it's terrible. Yeah. Why do chicken coops only have 2 doors? Because if they had 4, they would be chicken sedans. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhino? Elephino. The better version of that is to subvert the punchline and say, what do you get if you cross an elephant with a rhino? I haven't a goddamn clue. I was interrogated over the theft of a cheese toastie. Man, they really grilled me. If you... yeah. I like this one. If you rearrange the letters of... God. Okay, I really like this one, apparently. If you rearrange the letters of postmen, they get really pissed off. That's like the one that's like, you know, if you took all the blood vessels out of your body and laid them end to end, you would die. A 3-legged dog walks into a bar and says to the bartender, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." A terrible attempt at a southern accent. I had a dream that I was a muffler last night. I woke up exhausted. I always wake up exhausted. Don't pay too much attention to that. That didn't mean anything. You heard of that new band, 1023? You heard of that new band, 1023 megabytes? They're good, but they haven't got a gig yet. Did you hear about the guy who invented lifesavers? They say he made a mint. You would... I think polos would probably be a good British version of that, because I don't think we have lifesavers in this country. We have polos that they're like the mints most people know in the UK. Like round with a hole in the middle. Did you see they made round bales of hay illegal in Wisconsin? It's because the cows weren't getting a square meal. What do you call a lonely cheese? Provolone. Dad to a singer, don't forget a bucket. Singer, why? Dad, to carry your tune. I told my 14-year-old son I thought Fortnite was a stupid name for a computer game. I think it is just too weak. I can kind of tell you were reaching a bit on that one. How do you make a Kleenex dance? Put a little boogie in it. How do you tell the difference between a frog and a horny toad? A frog says ribbit, ribbit, and a horny toad says rub it, rub it. Okay, we've got 4 more to go. What do prisoners use to call each other? Cell phones. Why didn't the vampire attack Taylor Swift? She had bad blood. Why did the Clydesdale give the pony a glass of water? Because he was a little horse. Nurse, blood type, Dad, red. I was going to say something, but it's fine. What do you call a fish with 2 knees? A 2-knee fish? That one only works in certain accents, because I think it's supposed to sound like tuna fish, but kind of doesn't really, unless you say it in a certain way. But there you go. Those were 99 dad jokes. You just wasted 33 minutes of your life. Almost. Okay, now, you just wasted 33 minutes of your life listening to me tell terrible jokes and laughing at them. I mean, I was laughing. You probably weren't, but you might have been. But, whatever. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, be sure to ding that notification bell so you know when I make a new video, because I can do it whenever I feel like it. I'm never doing this again, though, so don't subscribe for this, because this is the only time I'm going to be doing this. Thanks to my patrons, Angel, Modern, and Aaron, I believe. If I got your names wrong, please forgive me. But I did read them, and I do know them, so I'll learn them. But yes, I have 3 patrons now. Woo! Thank you so much, guys. If you also would like to become a patron, you can do that by checking in the description. The link is down there. Yeah, it is down there now. I was thinking, like, sometimes it's over there. No, it's not. It's always down there. Yes, if you do want to become a patron and support my channel, you can do that. I'm not saying you have to, but it's an option. And this is normally where I plug Angel's Amazon pages, but I didn't really read a story in this video. But if you want to check out Angel's books, then again, the links are in the description. You can do that. So whatever, take care of yourselves and each other. Remember to stay positive. Love and peace. See you next time.